Hello, my name is Isaiah Lazardi, and today I will be speaking to you, my audience, about fast food and obesity and how fast food is one of the leading causes in obesity. Are you aware of how fast food affects obesity? Because many people are not. The stats are very crazy and eye-opening, and it's something that needs to be brought to attention. Studies have shown that over the past 4 decades, consumption of food eaten away from home has risen alarmingly, which means more people are relying on eating out, which is not so healthy. We need to educate ourselves on the damage fast food is doing and realize it causes obesity and has the potential to cause disease and even death. In this speech, I'm going to talk about how fast food corporations target children, adults, statistics on fast food and obesity, and some alternatives to eating fast food and eating healthier. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be healthy and we want to do everything we can to protect our body and help others. I will first be getting into childhood obesity. According to News Medical, they claim it is well known that eating out may lead to excess calorie intake and increases the risk of obesity because of large portion sizes and increased energy density of foods. They talk about what fast food does and what they go through. Another quote from Dr. Anyanya Mandal. She claims fast food reduces the quality of diet and provides unhealthy choices, especially among children and adolescents, raising their risk of obesity. Another quote from News Medical claims fast food affects children and youth often worse than adults. This is because most fast food is actually targeted towards children, and there's a sustained pattern of eating fast foods and eating out. We can see this as an example of McDonald's, let's say. Kids love getting the Happy Meals, of course, because of the toy. That's really what they like. And companies know that, and they know that children want to eat out because they like eating out. Another quote from Dr. Anyanya Mandel. She claims eating out is another major contributor to childhood obesity. Studies show that the calorie content of at-home meals out-of-home meals that children consumed 55% higher than that of in-home meals, which is very eye-opening because for there to be 55% higher consumption of food outside of the home just means how much food you're spending, how unhealthy that is if you're relying on fast food 4, 5, maybe even every day of the week, which is very sad and some people need help and they just can't help it sometimes. And now I'll get into statistics of fast food and obesity and how they correlate with each other. Not a lot of people know the damage that fast food does. Of course, here and there we all have a little craving, even I do myself. Can't really blame anyone, but this is more for those people who find themselves eating out a lot or relying on it because it can catch up to you, and if it's too late, there's not much people can do. Seeing the statistics is very eye-opening and shows that obesity is real. And it is a big problem that can have long-term effects. And not, like I said before, not a lot of people know exactly the stats. Not a lot of people know how many people are affected by this, especially kids. And if it starts them off at a young age, then it could take them to a very dark path. According to National Center for Health Statistics, during 2007 to 2010, adults consumed on average 11.3% of their total daily calories from fast food. That is very crazy because for that to be your daily calories, 11% doesn't seem that high. If people are eating a lot during the day and they're relying on fast food, that's very unhealthy, especially if it's every day, because not good. Another quote from this same page claims, as lifestyles become more hectic, fast food consumption has become a growing part of American diet. Fast food is usually sold at eating establishments for quick availability and takeout. This is why many people rely on it. They can pay cheap to get quick food. It's not the healthiest, it might not be the best, but it's something that people can rely on. If you don't have time at the end of the day to cook, or you're your kids or your family, they're craving something, okay, and then, let's go out. But like I said before, if people are relying on this multiple days out of the week, then that's when the problems kind of starts to get bigger and bigger. As another quote from Cheryl D. Friel, who is the author of this website, claims more than 1/3 of U.S. adults are obese. Now let's just let that sink in before I get into the rest. 1/3 of adults in the U.S. are obese. That is a very high number, and for people just to seem like it's okay and not really do much about it, it's just very shocking. And I feel like the people out there who are obese, they can't help it, and they need help. They really do. So as I was saying, more than 1/3 of the U.S. adults are obese, and frequent fast food consumption has been shown to contribute to weight gain. This report presents the percentage of calories consumed by fast food by adults in the U.S., including differences by demographic characteristic and weight status. This is just showing that in different places, of course, not fresh food is as reliable, as easy to get as here in the U.S. Many places struggle; they can't get the same resources and aren't as healthy, of course, because either they don't have clean or safe resources, or they're eating out a little bit more. Fast food is easy, and people will still want it, and I know that. But there are some other options that can be a little bit healthier, that will help you save money, and at the end of the day, be healthy. Because at the end of the day, we all want to be healthy. We want to live a good life, not have to worry about our health. If anything comes up, we want to be able to get past it and just live a good, healthy, comfortable life, because that's all really what we want. According to Elizabeth M. Ward, consider stocking whole grain breads, cereals, pasta, prepared pizza crust, milk, reduced fat, shredded cheese, eggs, canned tuna, canned beans, peanut butter, lean ground beef patties, chicken and meatballs, fresh, frozen, or non-added salt canned vegetables, fresh and dried fruit, and fruit canned in juice. This just is a little bit of things that you can help prepare yourself. If you, like I said before, you don't want to be eating out all the time. So these are just things you can stock to have a quick snack, a quick healthy snack, help prepare something just so it's ready, because relating to what I said before, why do people want fast food? They want it because it's quick, it's cheap. But if you go home, you can save a little money. If you already have some stuff prepared, it'll be better for your family, be better for you. Everyone will be healthier. Another quote claims Americans spend nearly half of their food money on food prepared away from home, but that only accounts for about 21% of the meals that they eat, according to Joanne Lichton, who's a PhD, and she's actually the author of a book that's called How to Stay Healthy and Fit on the Road. This just shows that if people are spending more than half of their money eating out, that could be other money that they're using for the house, using for anything really that's not food, because if they're eating at home, saving a little bit extra money, like I said before. Yes, some fast food places have healthier options, like lettuce instead of a bun at In-N-Out, or wraps or salads. But it's still not all that healthy. If we take, In-N-Out for an example, which I love it, a lot of people love it, of course. But just because they have their protein style, which has the lettuce, at the end of the day, you're still getting that grease. You're still getting that patty that is, not super healthy. Of course, it's good. And when it comes to wraps and salads, these still aren't healthy, because places can tend to drown the salad in dressing, meaning they put a lot of dressing, which that's where the calories build up, even though you're eating a salad. Sometimes I do the same thing. Well, I'm eating a salad, yeah, but you're putting a lot of dressing on it, right? That's how I like my salads too, So something that you could do if you did want to have a salad, Chick-fil-A or other places that do have salads, maybe try asking for the dressing on the side, because I know at my work, I work in a restaurant, we actually do that too. You just, they request it on the side, of course. just because, you can put it as much as you want and don't really have to worry. If you stop eating out less frequently, of course, you can eat out once in a while. You will save money, you'll be healthier, you'll learn more about food, and you can possibly get into cooking. Maybe you'll end up enjoying it. You didn't know you would enjoy it. As you can see, fast food leads to obesity, and it is a big problem. Fast food companies are making too much money, and it's sad, but people are getting addicted. I would like those who are here today help educate others who don't know. If you know anyone who is obese or is struggling, you just help them, and you help educate your families, and help anyone you can, and be healthy yourself, of course. There is only one life that we live, and we control how it goes. We control what we eat, what we do. So we just need to stop ourselves from spiraling into an obesity epidemic, which is what it is, and start truly taking care of the life we are given. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you guys learned a little something that you didn't know. Thank you.